Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. The discussion of DACA is at ridiculous levels. It truly is. Welcome to the Kevin Jackson Show. KJRadio.com, 844-551-8255. And let me tell you just how ridiculous things have gotten with DACA. Cecil Richards, the president of Planned Parenthood, or Kill Blackie, as I like to call her organization, actually said this of Dreamers. Everybody deserves a right to live. That's right. The president of an organization that kills babies in the womb and claims that it doesn't know when conception begins, a president of an organization that kills 300% more blacks than as a percentage of population, wants to say everyone deserves a chance to live. It's amazing to me how racist these policies are. Blatantly racist in your face. If Republicans supported Planned Parenthood the way Democrats do, everybody would see the racism. And then for Cecil Richards to come out and effectively say, you know, listen, we're killing a lot of blacks. We're okay with that. Now we get the opportunity to kill a lot of Mexicans, and but we'll get their votes. We can trick them the same way we've tricked black people. We'll get a couple of people like Julian Gonzalez and Luis Rodriguez or whatever their names are, and we'll use them to wrangle in the Hispanics into the barrios. We'll make them stupid like we have black people, and then we'll kill them. We've already got the formula. Democrat leaders called DACA the despicable act of a political coward. To that I said, true. Obama never should have done it. They didn't like my meme. Leftists hate DACA, at least under Trump, but they were cool with it when Hillary said the same thing.
But we have to send a clear message. Just because your child gets across the border, that doesn't mean the child gets to stay. So we don't want to send a message that is contrary to our laws or will encourage more children to make that dangerous journey.
Well, there you have it. Hillary Clinton saying exactly what Donald Trump said, yet he's the one who are, oh, I can't believe it said that. So what would Hillary be doing right now if she were president? Do you think she'd be living up to those words, or do you think she would be capitulating? What do you think would happen? Do you think that Chuck Schumer is vehemently against what's going on here? Would they have called her a political coward? Just curious. See, these are the things that the left have to, I don't think they give 2 seconds of thought about it, because they're disingenuous cowards themselves. Hey, by the way, I'd love to have a leftist call the show and defend what you just heard Hillary Clinton say. If you voted for Hillary, give us a call and defend her statements. 844-551-8255, if you have the guts. But see, the left, they have to support DACA. They have to support illegal immigration because they support sanctuary cities. They support the release of criminals who are over here illegally and who commit crimes. They support putting them back into society. If you knew the statistics, the numbers, the number of crimes that illegals were committing, and I'm not talking about shoplifting or parking, illegal parking. Well, I'm talking about serious crimes. If you knew the list, there's no way as an American citizen you would put up with it. How many stories have you heard of illegals committing heinous crimes? It's likely very few. You're plugged in and you don't hear a fraction of them. Because there's no way you would fight to keep these people here if you knew of the crimes. In fact, Kamala Harris actually said, Senator Kamala Harris, who people think is black, but she's not, the woman that they want to be the next great non-white hope of the Democrat Party, actually said that dreamers do not commit crimes. I'm just telling you, you are up against an enemy that lies to you to your face, that uses fake numbers, fake statistics, that will say exactly what you're saying, except depends on who's saying it. They no longer believe it. They will flip-flop you. I tell you what, let's play the clip of Chuck Schumer versus Chuck Schumer when it comes to illegal immigration.
Who enter the United States without our permission are illegal aliens, and illegal aliens should not be treated the same as people who entered the U.S. legally.
The president's decision to end DACA was heartless and it was brainless.
When we use phrases like undocumented workers, we convey a message to the American people that their government is not serious about combating illegal immigration.
Hundreds of thousands of families will be ripped apart.
If you don't think it's illegal, you're not going to say it. I think it is illegal and wrong.
Tens of thousands of American businesses will lose hardworking employees.
A biometric-based employer verification system with tough enforcement and auditing is necessary to significantly diminish the job magnet that attracts illegal aliens to the United States.
They may have known no other country but ours and have voluntarily registered themselves.
All illegal aliens present in the United States on the date of enactment of our bill must quickly register their presence with the United States government or face imminent deportation.
I don't know how it could be less. Can it be any more clear? I know you thought I was going to say less clear. Chuck Schumer is arguing exactly our point, and then he argues against himself. And the only thing that changed was the administration. Look, guys, I don't know how you feel about conservatism. I don't know how you feel about politics. But I'll tell you this. If you've been paying attention to me, because I've been on the radio since 2009, if you've been paying attention to me, and what you'll learn is my stances haven't changed over that period of time. It doesn't matter who's in charge. I don't care if Ronald Reagan, who, by the way, who did allow illegals in, it was wrong when he did it. I'm happy to tell you that. I agree with the majority of things Reagan did. But that particular thing was when he allowed illegals to live in this country, I was completely against it and remain against it. It's ridiculous to do this. Do you realize we're the only people in the world having these kind of crazy discussions? It's mind-boggling. DACA, an illegal act by a president who was the worst president in the history of this country, who hated us. He did this for exactly the reason it accomplished. He did it so we would no longer be discussing immigration in the purest sense, based on legal immigration. We're now looking at illegals and going, they should be here illegally. Do we ever compare them to the legal people? Put one of these people side by side with somebody who's going through the motions to get here legally. Have you seen this meme of this young Mexican girl? She says, I got here legally and I'm not for DACA. You need to get here legally. Good for her. ICE Director Holman said that 10,000 illegals were released by Obama have committed serious crimes. You won't hear the media discussing any of this. You see these illegals marching with the Mexican flag, demanding rights better than citizens. You don't hear the media talking about that. Look, you want to come here, you want to march? I got no problem with it. I understand it. You want rights? What you see how our system works. No problem. But you want to fly your Mexican flag? I'm gonna get ICE trucks and round you up and send your little butts home. I can't even believe that they would have the nerve to do this, flipping us off, mocking the American citizens, the taxpayers who fund all this nonsense. And meanwhile, back at the ranch in Mexico, we are the biggest. I mean, if you take the United States and what we do for Mexico out of their economy, they implode. They implode. It would be truly the definition of hell to live in Mexico, because it would be run by drug lords. And by the way, it's very close to that. Take away the plants on the border that we put there, called maquiladoras, to support NAFTA, and you will have anarchy at border towns. Reynosa, Matamoros, all these towns. Caput, Juarez. We are their economy, and the Mexicans treat us as if we're beholden to them for something. What are you talking about? We are the reason that your economy clicks. And then go in the interior. Go to Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. You'll find out how much business the United States does there. And for these guys to mock us this way is a travesty, a true legacy of the Obama administration.
Kevin Jackson
on the Black Sphere Radio Network.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.